Today, our topic is going to be on endurance. Friday night, I had to preach at my church here, and in the process of getting myself ready, I'm always asking, what do I say, what do I say? And for some reason, there was two topics that came to my mind. I can't preach on two different things at one time, so I'm like, well, what do I preach on? And so finally, I got to the message for Friday. And as soon as I got done, I'm thinking, well, what happened to Sunday? What do I talk about on Sunday? And I'm just pretty much freaking out, asking the Lord what to talk about. And as I was standing back there before all y'all got here, he said, well, don't you remember I gave you two topics? And so that second topic was meant for today, and this is what we're talking about today. I think that it's important to talk about this because some of you, or some people have been in situations for such a long time to where they're ready to give up. Anybody know about that? You're so sick of what's been going on. You're so sick of the people that you're around. You're so sick of the way your family is. You're just tired. And it's just like, you know what, ain't nothing ever gonna change. I give up. And I want to help you today. I want to give you some gas, put it in your motor to help you go that extra mile. You know, I remember back in the day, the Olympics, where they would run I think it was 24 miles. And in order to run that 24 miles, they had to get prepared for it. And I found out that a lot of things in our lives help us get prepared for what we have to go through in our future. The problem with a lot of people is they don't like the preparation process. We want things just to happen like that. I don't think nobody in this room right now is going to be able to just run 24 miles flat and be cool with it. Don't you realize that your body has to be prepared for something like that? I wish I would ask me to run 24 miles. I might not run 24 steps, let alone 24 miles. Why? Because I'm not equipped for that just yet. But if I made up in my mind that I want to do this, then I can start the process of preparing my body to go through to make that 24 miles. Is it possible? Yeah, it is. There's nothing that's impossible unless you make it impossible in your mind. What are you talking about, Mr. White? The same way I'm talking about that race, I'm talking about your life. Some of y'all already in your mind have made up that I ain't gonna be worth, I ain't worth nothing. I ain't gonna never go nowhere. I ain't gonna never be nothing. So I might as well give up. But I'm here to tell you that now is not the time to give up. First of all, you were too young to be trying to give up on yourself. You got too many days ahead of you, pray God you do, and there's too many great things that can happen if you allow your mind to say, you know what, okay, I did mess up, okay, I did do this, okay, I did do that, but you know what, that's in my past, this is a new day, this is a new year, I can start afresh, I don't have to sit up and cry about what happened on yesterday, but I can do this, I can make it. And see, you have to say it to yourself because Mr. White don't live in your dorm. And you can't wait until Sunday for somebody to tell you something positive about yourself. You have to talk to your own self and tell your own self, you know what, I can make it. Okay, the school subject is difficult. I don't understand this and I don't understand that. Yep, I'm getting mad. I'm getting frustrated. I want to throw the book. I want to throw a pencil. I want to do all this stuff. But you know what? I'm not going to do that because I know that there's something greater out there for me and I can't give up now because of this little thing. That's called endurance. People don't get old because they gave up. They get old because they stayed in the race. It's many days that people want to give up. And a lot of people give up. You know how to do it? Suicide. Suicide is the #1 way to show that you can handle it. And it's a horrible thing because there are so many people out there that just think that's the quick way out. It's true. It's a quick way. But it's an even faster way to eternity. And it's an eternity that you don't want to deal with. People don't like to talk about hell because they say, well, you know, you're trying to scare people with that. No, hell is real. And if you're not right, you're going. And we're trying to help you to avoid that area. But, you know, it's just a figment of your imagination. I don't think you could have told that rich man in the Bible that his burning was a figment of his imagination. I believe if you told him that, he would tell you, why don't you come down here and try for yourself? I want to help you that are ready to give up. Today, our scripture is Ecclesiastes 9. verses 11 through 18, and I want to read it. We're also at 1 Corinthians 9, 24 through 27, and Hebrews 12, 1 and 2. But I'm going to read today. Ecclesiastes 9 read, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me. There was a little city, and a few men within it. And there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then I said, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. The words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. It was one scripture in there I want you to hear it again. And I want you to download this into your brain. Verse 12 said, For man also knoweth not his time. As the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it suddenly falls upon them. What does that say? You don't know when, you don't know where, and you don't know how your time won't come. Do you think the fish is just swimming thinking, you know what, any moment I can get caught up in the net? Somebody's going to put a worm down here and they're going to snag me. They ain't thinking about that. All they're thinking about at this moment is, you know what, shoot, it's nice being down here, feel pretty good. Nice little swim. Probably go visit a couple of my cousins. You know, we just going to go chill. You know. Never thinking that potentially this is my moment. That this net going to come out of nowhere and get me. That's the same way life is. Who was sitting around the house talking about, you know what, today might be a day I get shot. This may be my drive-by day. This could be the day I OD. This could be the day I just have a heart attack. This could be my day. Nobody's thinking about that. But see, I want to put it on your head. You don't know when. You don't know where. You don't know how. That's why I tell y'all, when y'all be going to furloughs and stuff, you better pray and ask the Lord for protection. Because there is no promise for you to get back here. There is nobody in this room that's promised to see tomorrow. Matter of fact, there's nobody in this room promised to see the next 10 minutes. None of us. And this is the kind of thing that drives me to preach the way I do. Because I'm sitting here telling people, you know, you need to change, you need to change, you need to change, you need to change. You know why I say that? Because I had a cousin, lived in Atlanta. Love that cousin to death. He was a bouncer in Atlanta. One of the big clubs out there. One dude, I guess, is acting stupid, and they told him that they need to kick him out. So my cousin, being a bouncer that he was, took the dude, threw him out the club. Dude fought a little bit, cousin a little bit bigger, cousin won. That dude waited outside the club. My cousin got in the car with my other cousin, and they were preparing to leave. His shift was over. And as they prepared to drive off, it was a popping noise. And the person that had got kicked out